So this is Tales from Hex. This is the D&D. I built this in a lab with a box of rocks, and we're gonna begin. We're doing double time D&D session.
Yeah, you're gonna
We've
go
got Angus McGuy. One of the players will be killed at the very end, replaced with Chris Pines.
I saw you stab that guy.
Hey, I saw you stab that guy. Maybe don't do that again. That wasn't very poggers.
Oh my god, sorry. Maybe I feel still sick.
Saying poggers.
Said the word poggers. Poggers is like an awful word, by the way. Just in general, I do not like it at all.
Why'd you despise it?
It sounds wrong. Something about it sounds weird and upsets me.
Like,
it sounds like I'm.
I think it's that
it sounds like a slur, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's like it just doesn't sound right.
Yeah, no.
You don't sound right.
Remove this.
When
Matthew has big feelings on this topic.
Wow.
Cancel culture.
Anyway,
I should be able to say whatever I want.
Matthew said that.
And you're not allowed to criticize me for saying it.
Yes, exactly.
Matthew was trying to claim to me earlier that Jordan Peterson and Joe Rogan kissing isn't gay. It's just asserting power.
It's not gay.
He was trying to explain that to me like 2 hours.
It's a struggle. It's an alpha's struggle for dominance. It's not gay.
Yeah, well, they just keep pushing on each other's faces.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to begin the session. So last time, what happened was Ulos got taken down into the vampire den and met the vampires. They were quite nice. Met the vampire leader named Vim. And meanwhile, Angus and Masha were just looking around, exploring things, settling disputes with Richard's thugs, and just sort of had a nasty conversation with him in general where he outlined the law that it's okay to murder people. Angus was attacked by... I was just banging my chest there, sorry. Angus was attacked by the vampire who's seemingly the perpetrator of all these crimes, but managed to just sort of fight him off, and he fled out into the streets, and then Richard sort of ran along with him. Then Masha and Angus went to go see Barb, find her and make sure she didn't kill anyone. Barb is still very determined to kill people, and Masha just sort of said, like, hey, can you stop doing that, because you're being a bad girlfriend.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Ulos was exploring around with Vim, and went to go see one of the other vampires in an attempt to sort of, like, clear them from the title of aberrations, and found that one of the vampires had been killed, seemingly by a vampire hunter. And, yeah. Everyone say the number one.
One.
So everyone say one.
One.
Okay, we're starting with Narcissa.
Brilliant. Okay.
Narcissa, you, Vim, and another vampire, who sort of joined you. She's just sort of like around you. Are looking at the dead mic in front of you.
Oh shit. Right. So maybe let's check if the other vampires are still alive. Probably not, though.
Yes, are you alright to do this alone? I'd like to tend to the body, if that's alright.
Sure, alright then.
And so you're going off to check on the other vampires, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see that the other two seem unharmed. Doesn't seem like anyone's gone into their rooms at all.
Oh, okay. Right. I suppose the first one that I discover is unharmed. I go, oh, hello.
Hey, is everything okay out there?
Not entirely, or at all. Sorry, can I have your name a second?
Dave.
Hello, Dave. Where to begin? Have you had everything explained to you? Or, like, anything at all?
No, I've just been quarantining.
Cool. Sorry, hang on. I'm gonna check if your friend is still there as well. I do that.
Yeah, you see, Dave wasn't. What are you trying to say, Ben? What are you trying to say about my naming conventions and how I pulled a name out of nowhere? How dare you?
If one of them's cool,
Disgrace.
call one of them Phil. I like Phil.
No, not Phil. Phil's the one we don't talk about.
You go and check on the other guy, and you see he's quite a big guy. Another Delaware worker.
Hi.
Alright, what's going on here?
You alright? What's happening?
Yes.
Can we come out?
Right. You can. Both of you. Okay, come into this room.
I'm assuming you're gonna open. Are you gonna open the doors for them?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they come on out.
Okay. Right. I have some information for you, and we don't have much time to explain this, so you're just gonna have to brace for it. You are both vampires now. You were attacked by a vampire. That's why you've been quarantined.
I'm gonna roll for what their reactions are, while you do that, while that information sets in, Angus, Masha,
Us.
you, Angus, you're just sort of looking at these two lesbians, and they both seem very pissed off. Yeah,
We're having a
Masha's very
domestic.
pissed off at Barb, and Barb is just sort of like considering. They're just sort of staring at each other.
I'm not here to third wheel your breakup, ladies. We got bigger problems.
Yeah. Yes, of course. What are we doing? Oh God.
The vampires?
Oh yes. Of course.
But Barb sort of goes, "Yeah, you're right. We have other things to do. We'll discuss this later."
Yes, we will.
Cool. Let's go now. I don't think Angus is gonna wait for them either. They're just gonna go.
So,
You just grab us by the scruffs of our necks and then just drag us.
yeah, Angus punches you both out, puts you over his shoulder, and carries you into the church. Can't believe it. You guys go into the church and go round. I'm assuming you're just heading straight for the vampires. There's no dilly-dallying. Yeah. Sorry. That was an awful laugh. Sorry. That was real bad.
This is
you
not a
guys-
visual medium.
This is not a visual medium. There's some.
This is not a visual
Gwen
medium.
is posting two furry characters, furry creatures. Some
It
kind.
is Diddy Kong pulling Star Fox by the scruff of his
His name
neck
is not
from...
Star Fox, you son of a bitch.
I'm sorry. I
It's
don't...
not fucking
I don't-
Star Fox.
Alright, fine. Fox McCloud. Is that better?
Yes.
Are you happy now?
Yes.
It's Diddy Kong pulling Fox McCloud.
Why did
from-
James
from-
McLeod call his son Fox?
Just
Kind of a
stupid.
dick move.
Glad
He was
he
also
Yeah.
a fox.
You guys rush around the side, and you see stepping out of the room, holding a very dead-looking mic over his shoulder, is just the biggest, most elegantly dressed vampire you've ever seen. Like, so obviously a vampire, very clearly a vampire.
Oh shit.
And it seems that Narcissa is there talking to the other two vampires who she's let out. Hello.
Can I? Hello.
You,
Are you? Oh, is that? Oh my God, is that Mike?
Yes. I'm very sorry to say that you have a bit of an infestation.
Please tell me you didn't do this.
Of course not. No, I was hoping to help this man and the other men and give them some support. But you have a nasty case of some very violent individuals in your community. I'm very sorry to say. I'm Vim, by the way.
Hello, Vim. Sorry, I just spoke to him last night, and he's... Masha's clearly, like, quite affected by seeing Mike dead.
what killed him?
Masha, can you roll me a charisma save?
Oh no.
The Vim turns to you, Angus.
Oh, that was a natural one.
Oh
Okay,
no.
do that. Deal with that in a minute.
For a total of 2, by the way, if that helps.
Jesus Christ. Vim turns to you. By the way, Narcissa, you would also realise that you would hear Masha and Angus enter
What?
at this point.
Again? Jesus Christ.
But Vim turns to you, Angus. I'm afraid some kind of supposed holy weapon must be wielded by a chief vampire hunter.
That's very specific. I was hoping it was like a stake or something. You can get fingerprints out of that.
We all turn to look at Barb.
No, we don't. Barb was in a hole.
Oh, fair.
I'm still trying to talk to these vampires. Trying to explain things to them.
Yeah, at this point they are both pushing past you, Narcissa, and being like, this is complete bullshit. I'm going home. I'm not putting up with this. I don't care what's happening. I don't care who.
Get back here now. This is dangerous. You have to believe me.
What's...
roll
what
me
have you been telling them,
persuasion.
Narcissa?
I've been...
This one just told us we're fucking vampires. I'm going.
You are in quarantine. Get back here. Tell him.
You are still in quarantine. Yeah, we can't really let you out right now.
Please, you can't leave. We need to be able to protect you, and this is the best way that we can.
I would like to quickly turn into Timsan, and I'm just going to... I'm gonna run up to Barb with my quarterstaff. And I don't think I'll attack her, but I will just, like, yell at her. What did you do? How did you get here?
So, first of all, Masha, roll me some persuasion.
Oh, persuasion. Oh, God. An 18.
Oh, okay. So, you like, yell at these two, and...
I'm not yelling.
Not yelling, sorry. But my brain is
Yeah.
not where... I'm thinking of the other yelling happening.
Yeah.
The other yelling.
You...
Yeah.
Like, you sort of like calmly talk to them, and they seem to, like, settle and, like, stay with you. Like, they're not sure, but they are, like, they feel safe around you, so they're not leaving.
Okay, cool. That's good enough for me.
Narcissa.
Timsan now.
Timsan, you go up to Barb, who has been very out of it, yelling with your quarterstaff, and she's going to pull out some wooden stakes in preparation for you.
You've killed this man. You're guilty of murder
What?
now.
I didn't kill anyone.
Look at him. That's your stake.
It's not a stake.
Don't lie.
It's not a stake. The wound.
You
that's a
have
holy
done
weapon.
enough.
Nothing like a
today.
stake.
You have done enough. All right. Like what were you thinking? Trying to kick down the door. It's your fault that all of this has happened, and you, Masha, and you.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What?
What are you yelling about?
They tried to kick down a door that Right, I tried to talk to Mike, and then they just... I don't know why, but they just kicked down the door, escalating the situation to the point where I got bitten.
I'll tell you exactly why we kicked down the door. You tried to rush into a quarantine zone.
That's no
against
reason
our
to make it so much worse than that.
We were trying... Look, you went into a dangerous situation, and we were doing everything we could to get you out of there.
Oh,
you
thanks.
know why?
Thanks, Masha,
you know why?
for making the situation...
Guys!
Thanks for
Guys!
neutralizing the situation.
Guys! Why didn't... Okay, so you got past Barb and got into the cell, and they started trying to get the door down to get you out of the cell.
We had no information on what Mike's situation was like. We hadn't spoken to him. If you had just looked through the bars of the door, you could have just spoken to him at a safe distance.
I asked you a few days ago if we're friends. I don't think we are.
We are.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, we are. We are then. Well, maybe you should take your murderous girlfriend and
Timsan,
just get out
can
of
you-
here.
Can you shut the fuck up for a second and explain to me this whole situation? Because, what did you call him, Mike? He's dead now.
Yes, because Barb killed him.
Barb didn't kill him. Barb was in a fucking hole for like 6 hours.
Who else could have killed him?
Literally any of the vampire hunters that Barb used to work with?
We don't...
She didn't do it. As much as I and Barb are on shaky ground at the moment, she couldn't have done this.
How are you on?
I think.
Well, considering... Oh, what do you say, Ollie?
No, you carry on. It's fine.
Okay. I think things are allowed to happen. You can interrupt us.
I was just gonna say, Vim, very tall and imposing Vim, sort of puts his hand up and just says, as I was saying, there's clearly other vampire hunters here than your, this strange policewoman. I have no idea to the conflicts within your group and what you all face, just from what I've heard from Timsan here. But I would suggest that your priority be to protect these vampires now, because they are under immediate threat of death.
Right. So,
Okay.
you three, and I point to Angus, Barb, and Masha.
Shut up. I'm not listening to you. Who is this? Who are you? Big...
Oh! I'm so sorry. I am Vim. I am the leader of the vampires below HEX.
Oh, nice to meet you, Vim. That's good, actually. It's good that I've got you here. Well, obviously you're aware of the current rogue vampire. We found them.
Yes.
They were masquerading as a police officer down at the police station. It was the one that
What?
Admiral's outfit, right?
Yes,
Wait.
that guy.
Yes, yeah.
That guy?
He never says anything. He dressed in an Admiral's outfit. He attacked me down at the police station just now, actually, and
That-
he managed to flee.
Oh,
but-
wow. No way.
How long has this officer, Gettelin, been around?
Make a history check on that, I think.
Yeah.
16 on history?
Yeah, I think you've been pretty much aware of them. Like they've been around probably about 4 years. They've been around for a while.
They were transferred around 4 years ago, I'd say.
But oh, I had assumed Gatlin had gotten to the surface during the earthquakes. But if he's been here longer, then that confuses things.
Wait. How? How could he have gone up?
Well, if I suppose someone could have assisted him in reaching the surface. There's been no activity.
Did I grab all of the police files that one time?
Oh, I think it was. I'd have to go back and check, but I'm almost certain it was just Daryl, Gunter,
I feel like I remember
and
saying
Richard.
I just grabbed like everything there, but I'm not sure.
Oh no, okay. In that case, then you would have the file. I just feel for you looked at it.
I didn't look at it. I definitely
You
didn't
do
look at
have
it, but
it.
I'm pretty sure I just grabbed whatever I could.
Mm.
Can I pull that out?
What were we saying about 10 sessions from like 10 sessions ago? Pulling out an item. What were we,
Yeah, we had this conversation
I
yesterday.
distinctly remember-
Hey, Ollie, remember this thing I did?
And you just go. I just have to go. Oh, yes, I remember now.
we have
No,
evidence of it now.
that's you look over this file. It's actually it's quite well put together. More put together than any of the other files that were like describing people. And you know, just roll me an investigation or use your ridiculous abilities.
Yes,
to look
my
into-
passive investigation of 21, please. Thank you.
you fuck me. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. Hold on.
This is why I'm respected by her as a D&D player, because I pull nonsense.
This is why you're the best in your field. No, you pull out. Looking over, you see this file is very professionally made to the point where it looks fake. Everything is very clean, a very generic like story from a random floor somewhere. You see that the transfer of this officer was approved by someone very specific.
Oh.
Richard Filament.
Oh.
What?
It's fucking filament again.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna become Narcissa again, I think. Sure. Right, so I guess we've just got to find the both of them. Have you seen him, Angus?
He chased the vampire onto the police station. I hit him with a healing word to make sure he wasn't a vampire, and it didn't have any effect on him, which is weird because even if someone's as healthy as they can be, it still sometimes gives them a pep in their step, or they at least like notice it. But he didn't notice it. That was strange. But no, they ran out the police station and just kind of vanished.
Alright.
Do any of you have any idea what that could mean? Sort of looking at the vampire lot and Barb, I guess.
Barb is sort of like looks really confused now. Masha, can you roll me an insight check, please?
Oh God. Oh, why? 14.
You get the genuine sense that you pick off of Barb. As much as she doesn't like Richard Filament, this is the first time she's properly, like, fully doubted him.
Cool. Took a long enough, I guess.
As for the vampires, like the two like people who are just a bit confused are sort of sticking quiet, trying to process all the information. While Vim just sort of steps up and goes, "Well, if this filament, as you say, managed a way to keep Getlin under control, I suppose you could sustain him with small animals or any kind of creature. But why now let him run wild like this?"
He wants to get the Psi division here, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And I'm assuming this filament can't be reasoned with in any way?
Not even
No.
slightly, no.
No.
Not really, no.
He's a bastard through and through.
Well, you three, as dysfunctional as your core group may be, you do seem to understand the situation. What should we do now?
Hang on. I have to talk to you, Masha. Throughout this whole thing, you seem to want to have, like, everyone be happy, but you only just really care about peace and, like, maintaining order. So I'm going to ask you now, do you care at all that your girlfriend, like, basically took me out into the woods and nearly, like, killed me? Like, just for no reason, really. Just because I might have been infected.
Wait,
That's psychopathic
what-
behavior.
Actually,
Wait, what? No, does Masha know that this happened?
Yeah, Masha, this is the first time hearing a proper explanation for what Barb was up to.
She did what?
I'll be honest, that's the first time that I've genuinely come close to being killed for being a changeling. So you've broken a record there, Barb. Well done.
Barb, is this true?
It was a very difficult situation at the time. I had to
I
act fast.
told you. I told you to help. What did I tell you? What did I ask you to do? That you promised you would do when Narcissa got bitten. I told you to take her to the infirmary, to help her, to make sure that she was okay. And what did you do? You betrayed my trust, and you tried to kill her. Is this true?
Barb sort of steels herself, puts her stakes away, and just sort of looks at you and goes, "Yes, it's true."
Oh my God, I can't believe you.
I actually can. Masha, you've been with her this whole time. You've been, like, ready to kill these vampires. Sorry, guys. They have been. Like, if you become, like, too inconvenient Like, you've seriously been ready to do that this whole time. And they're just people, which you gave up on. Just because, like, the social order.
Narcissa, what do you think I'm doing now? Yeah, I made mistakes. I didn't know everything about vampires until pretty recently, okay? I'm doing my best. I'm not cut out for this. I did what I thought was right, and now I realise that that was wrong. Okay?
Oh, well, that's very reassuring that you've seen the error in your ways. I'm going to ask you this. You are going to have to pick either Barb or, well, me, essentially. You can't be with Barb and have me trust you.
Narcissa, a lot has happened recently. I've already given Barb this ultimatum. Either she stops trying to kill vampires, or I break up with her.
You believe that you can trust her word?
I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
But I'll
Okay.
be honest, Narcissa, you haven't been exactly an angel either.
What did
After
I do? Wait, no, hang on, Masha. What did I do?
Really?
Yes.
Really?
You literally work for the bad guys.
After what you tried to do with Jay?
That was... I was trying to help him.
No, you weren't. You were trying to indoctrinate him.
Okay. Fine, you've made your point. Fine. I don't agree with that, but fine. Alright. And if you keep to your word, fine.
Angus, as these two as these two tear apart the fabric of this triangle trio, you're.
I've got a couple of things I'd like to do.
So do you want to talk to the? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I want to talk to the new vampires first and just kind of like gently explain the situation to them, because I feel like all this from Angus's perspective, if Narcissa got bit from causing stress to the vampire, all this yelling about vampires is going to have the same effect. So he thinks I can just break it to them now in a better way than these can, because I think I have a bit more empathy than just about everyone.
Fair enough.
That's an accurate assessment. You go over to Angus. You go over to the vampires, who are looking really sort of freaked out. They're more just like Masha did calm them down, but they are panicked, clearly.
Okay, how's your breathing, guys? This is going to be a very difficult thing to discuss with you two.
Not feeling too confident that our lives are being debated right in front of us.
Yeah,
Not very reassuring.
I was hoping these two would have a little more emotional maturity around the situation, but yeah, they've got their own thing going on. So, yeah, you're being quarantined because you've been afflicted with vampirism. Now, what that means is essentially when you were attacked, your life force, it's kind of vague, it's hard to describe, it's like more of a spiritual thing than a like a metaphysical thing, but your life force, your blood was drained, and you weren't killed because it was by a vampire that did it. However, I believe most of your fears right now may be coming from the negative view we have on vampires as general society, and you're not gonna change as people. You're not gonna become monsters, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. You are still you.
Thank you, Angus. You know, I've missed talking. Probably won't remember me much. I know you got loads of customers, but it's good to have some reassurance. Thank you.
And the other guy sort of nods as well.
I'm just hoping it can be enough. A couple things. One thing I should say is I don't actually know when the symptoms of you needing to feed specifically different will kick in, but it doesn't seem to now. And the sun from HEX isn't real, so you shouldn't be affected by it.
Alright. I mean, neither of us feel anything at the moment. And the thing about the sun's, that's alright. So, just gotta survive then.
Well, frankly, you don't look any different, so what happens next to you is up to you. We could keep you in quarantine until we understand the progression of the disease a bit more. You guys could go out and just continue living your life, and if you begin feeling any different, come to me and I can help you with that. Or, is Vim still in the room?
Yeah, he's still around. He's just sort of watching the situation.
Our new friend, Vim, he's the leader of the vampires, and he may be more useful than any of us three can be to you two right now, but really it's up to you.
So, the bigger guy, Cole, and Dave sort of look at each other.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, right now, at least for me, I want to go home, rest, work, get back to something normal for now.
And
Yeah?
Dave sort of goes, I don't really know at the moment, but I don't want to stay here.
Okay, well, yeah, you guys can go do what you want. Come straight to me if you're feeling any different, if you're feeling worried about yourself. I might talk to Vim anyway, just to hear how he can assist us. But, honestly, right now, you should be fine.
We not got to worry about the hunt of vampire hunters or anything, or whatever Phil's doing. Or...
You don't look like vampires. You won't react to the sun. I'd stay away from healing magic, if it's possible. So I guess just work a bit more carefully. And you stick with, just kind of normal medicine, bandages, stuff like that. Apart from that, you should be fine.
Cole and Dave look at each other and they sort of stand up and start moving out.
Oh, hey, if you two are off, can I just recommend, do you know a little pet shop place called Suftpora, down in the Workers' District?
Yeah, I know those. I know it there.
I think you can trust them with this as well. If you just let them know, your dietary requirements, they might be able to get you some stuff that might be able to help you, just as some advice.
What was your name again, mate?
I'm Narcissa.
You're the changeling, aren't you?
Word gets around quick. Fine, yeah, okay, yes.
Well, also, I just saw you change
Well,
form.
you did saw me. I forgot that, yeah.
I'm, sorry. I don't really know what to say.
Sorry for what?
Me, everyone else, we've not been very, concerned for your safety.
Well, you're one of us now. You'll find you'll get that a lot. Just try and not be too weird. That's what I try and do.
Cole just sort of gives you a nod.
And one more thing. Do your best to try and stay away from Richard Filament and his thugs. So just look out for yourselves, okay?
Right. Probably going to stay away from him anyway. The guy's a wank stain.
And
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Come come to my church if you need anything.
Thanks, Angus. Thanks, Angus. Cole and Dave sort of give you all like nods, sort of avoiding Barb's eye contact, who is just still completely just kind of out of it, and then sort of walk out of the church.
My church? That's new. I haven't said that before. My church.
I'm kind of like the Pope.
You are literally the Pope. You have...
No, I'm head of the church.
Yeah, it's not quite Pope level.
Did I tell you? I haven't told you. I haven't seen you since I had that. Okay. Barbara.
Yeah? What is it?
Angus is going to point to her and say, "This is a freebie. I know how hard it is to unlearn something that you've had ingrained for you. Come to the church if you need anything. I've got someone working on making a lot of copies of a very, very helpful book that I found."
Look, I've got a lot to think about. But if you want to know anything about the hunters or about the vampires that I know that are, I can try and tell you.
Thank you.
That's helpful. We can start that now, actually. Holy weapon. What's the deal with that? What's up with that?
Oh, okay. So the leader of a vampire clan usually has some kind of blessed weapon. I never got a good look at them, but they're supposed to be drenched in some kind of holy substance that is deadly to vampires. Okay. Sorry, I got a message from an opportunist. So just
Oh,
What? What do you mean an
Oh.
don't worry,
opportunist?
don't
I
worry,
think she
don't worry.
means Ben.
Oh. Oh no.
No,
Uh-oh.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
How many of these vampire hunting groups were there? How many people are liable to have a weapon of that power?
Oh, well, now there are barely any vampire hives. A lot of them got disbanded, mixed up in like changeling hunting groups. Some of them joined the Psi Division, I know, but usually there's only one blessed weapon among, and then the rest of them will get special weapons.
Do you think you could... I know it's a big ask, considering what you just said, that they've all disbanded and dissolved, but would you have any names or locations where we could start looking for a weapon like that?
Well, I might know. You really can't tell anyone that I told you this. I know of one consistent group that's still going. They operate around floors near here. They're my old group. There was Sam. There's a guy called Rodney. My ex, Simon. John. This guy.
Hey. Hey.
John.
Hey. Ollie, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, Rodney.
What's happening? I'm
Rodney?
scared.
Rodney. Ollie.
Hey. No. X. Rodney.
I didn't say it was the. No, I don't know what.
Wait.
I don't. My voice, Jesus Christ! What's happening? I'm transitioning. It's happening.
How brave.
Brain.
What the fuck is happening? I'm scared.
I'm expanding.
Rodney's one of all these universal constant characters.
Yeah.
Generally,
always evil.
generally he's always evil. Generally has
Except
some kind
once.
of nonsense powers, and he was many of the main bad guys we fought in the comic.
I swear I must have like blanked out or just misheard or something. But I thought you said her ex Simon. Was
Oh,
Simon
you know, I
even
did say that.
Yeah.
Oh, I did say that.
Who's
yeah.
Simon?
Simon Cutthroat.
Great name.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Wait, do you all have
I'm-
do you all have
Ju-
names like that? What are the other two surnames?
Well, do you think my real name is Barb Impaler?
I thought so.
It's not.
No, it's not.
How many more lies has the council told me?
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Well, okay. In full, they're really stupid. There's Sam Stab, Rodney.
Sam Stab. I'm sorry.
Wow,
Sam Stab.
That's really got you. I'm surprised.
You guys are hilarious. You know, I'm warming to you. Well, now one of you's called Sam Stab.
Yeah, I like this guy. This guy's cool.
Simon Cutthroat. I don't even know how to pronounce that properly. Jonathan Storm and Rupert Sheath.
Okay then. Sure.
I see.
And my ex Simon.
Yeah.
Okay. Your ex?
Sorry, I'm still thinking about. I thought if I snuck that name in, I thought if I snuck the same Rodney in quick enough, no one would pick up on it.
No, I was about to react to it.
I'm gonna take a sip of my drink.
I'm gonna
Oh my
Sure.
god.
I'm going to
That was me drinking.
become Yuki, and I'm going to who we now know just looks like a normal person but scaled down in paint
It's like the characters from the D&D movie.
from the D&D
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, it's the halfling.
Yep. I'm gonna say
Put one of those halflings. Put that Seth Green one on screen right now.
if it's not
Spoilers.
copyright.
Sorry,
Um,
sorry, it's a spoiler. Blur it out.
Blur it out.
Blur it out.
Blur it out.
Turn it upside down, blur it out.
Sorry, carry on,
Hey.
Matthew. I'm so sorry.
All this information is very interesting, but I think that we should be looking for Richard Filament. I have sort of been hoping to run into him so I can question him since I came out of the hole. And now it appears he is basically the one responsible for everything that's been happening. So I think we should try and track him down first.
I think that's actually a good idea.
Yeah, I'm not so dumb.
Sure.
Just Molrin.
Is Vim still here?
Yeah, Vim is still there. He's just sort of inspecting the rooms.
If we do find Richard and this rogue vampire, what are we supposed to do?
Well,
Well, I
Vim
was.
asked to, sorry.
Oh, sorry, you carry on.
Vim asked to take the vampire down to where he lives so they can do whatever they want with him. But with Richard, I think Tim wants a word with him.
Okay. Is Vim coming with us then? Because that vampire like turns into mist. We're not going to be able to restrain it.
So does Vim.
As from what I know, Getlin's form is unstable. Actual capture will be difficult unless you can keep him restrained in a solid shape. I can easily help you with the with restraining Getlin. I can even deal with the vampire hunters, but this filament, I have no idea how to handle. If he's controlling him somehow or manipulating him, I
don't know what to do about his presence in all this.
We can deal with Filament.
We can knock him out. Or kill him.
Barb, you're complicit with us now, by the way.
What, me?
No, I'm talking to Barb.
But Barb sort of realizes that she's just listened to all of your plans and not done a single thing about it. She goes, "Shit.
Yeah.
Am I a bad cop?"
Yes, you are.
Yes.
That's the best kind of cop.
Yes, but I think that's a good thing.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, fine. Okay, one deal. Not killing Filament.
I won't kill Filament.
I wasn't going to kill Filament.
I'll help you find him, and then I'm backing out. Okay?
Okay, if... In between
Nice.
you backing out and us dealing with Filament, could you maybe try and get a hold of someone from your old group so we can have a talk with them? I don't
Yeah.
bring them to Hex, though.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'll talk to Simon. He should be reasonable.
Cool.
I'm getting some kind of instinct that maybe you could also try and talk to Rodney as well. I don't know where that's coming from. It's just an idea that I have in my head.
Tim's
That maybe you should
telling
try
me.
and look for Rodney as well.
Tim's saying, hey, that Rodney guy sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, this.
I mean, Rodney's only like
the-
fourth ranked. I'm not sure what help he's going to be.
I can think of... I don't know. Maybe you're right.
I
Yeah,
mean, yeah,
yeah,
I'll get into contact with him. Of course.
Thanks.
Yeah, I feel like
He's
I'm
dating
getting
Simon,
like
little
a
bit.
divine intervention saying to also do the same.
Sorry, I screamed.
Narcissa,
What?
did you ever catch what was in that chest that one time we were being nosy?
I actually did. Okay, right. I found a skeletal hand covered in diamonds and crystals, an eye shriveled and preserved, and a pitch black orb quietly humming. And I saw in it some, I'm pretty sure they're premonitions, which they'll be probably not relevant right now. But I also found Monty's file, which I didn't tell you before because I just didn't. Apparently he has magical prowess in a specific field, but then someone tore out which field.
Monty.
I'm so glad your
Monty,
church is
yes.
stealing documents from mine, Masha.
Oh yeah, it was stolen. That was the other thing. Okay, that was what I have written down. Maybe I
Okay.
didn't get it all. Yeah.
None of those is a holy weapon, so we should put that in the back burner for now.
Yeah.
Someone
You don't
from,
know.
like a higher power is telling me you should give that magic hand to Rodney. Someone's just telling me that one.
Oh.
Stop bringing Vecna into everything. Goddamn.
Oh no, yeah.
You always
not
talk
Vecna.
about
better not be
I
a
didn't say it.
You always
better
talk about Vecna. Every time we meet up, you're like, so did you hear the Vecna news channel today? I said, you made that up. You made the Vecna news channel up. You say, no, it's real.
It is real.
That hand better not have 6 fingers, Ollie. I swear to God.
Matthew.
I'll actually be honest. Genuinely, I for some reason keep using the hand of. This is the second time it's happened in a campaign.
It's because Vecna's cool.
I didn't say that was the hand of Vecna though. I just said that was a crystal hand. How's a day?
You said
You
you also
just
said this is the
insult them
second
Vecna.
time. You said
yeah.
this is the second time.
No, I didn't. You have no proof. We don't have a recording. Oh no, I was
Ah,
recording.
you
Oh no. Oh no.
God, we got
Play the
sorry.
tape back!
I for some reason keep using the hand of. This is the second time it's happened in a campaign.
Play it back!
Play it. Rewind.
Matthew,
rewind.
play it back right now!
Oh, it's so loud.
Anyway, what are you guys doing?
What time is it in universe? Because I've still got a dinner to go to.
Well, now, I mean, it's been. I think it's about afternoon now.
What time was I supposed to go to my dinner?
I think it was like evening time.
That doesn't really help.
No, you go round, see him.
Yeah. Well, if it's afternoon, I've got I got a place to be this evening, so I don't know if we'll have enough time to probably hunt down Richard and confront him today. But if we can start keeping tabs on him and getting his tracks, then I think tomorrow we'll be able to. I should tell you about my dream. That's what I keep forgetting to
dream.
do. I had a dream.
Dream?
It was there was we were in like this like weird psychedelic hellscape in this weird void, and this kind of silhouette man in like a detective's outfit was talking to me, and he told me that the Psi division is our biggest priority. He says the vampire's just a distraction, and that the Psi division is trying to get a foothold into HEX, and they're trying to do that through the Church of Isaac.
Okay.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll just tell you about the visions that I had. But first, Masha, can you tell us that you saw, that you heard that Richard went into the hole with the vampires in?
Did I hear that?
Yeah, you did hear that.
Did I? When?
Yep. In
Okay.
episode 11.
Sure. Yes. That's where
Thanks.
he has gone.
That's information that we all know. Also, Angus,
Yes.
can you tell us that he forced entry into your bar, but you caught him?
No.
Brilliant. Okay. The things that I saw in the pitch black orb, I saw Hordo lying dead, 3 men in a cave with a creature looking over them, and then I saw Francis Delaware with someone pointing a gun at his head, which is interesting for me. Then after that, I saw someone drowned in a vat of white liquid. Then a creature biting on a human head. And then me sitting in a dark room looking at the silhouette of a detective.
Sounds like we should all stop having cheese boards before bed.
Anyway, so what are you guys doing? Where are you going? Angus, you going to dinner?
Yeah, I'm going to dinner.
Angus disappears in a cloud of smoke. Narciss, Yuki, where are you going?
I'm gonna say, hey Masha and Barb. Actually, I am going to go back to the factory and investigate the earthquake.
Yippee.
Oh god, that was the thing that happened, yeah.
That's the last thing that I want to do before seeing Richard.
And Masha, what are you doing?
Oh god, I don't fucking know.
What are you doing?
No,
What are you fucking doing?
fucking don't.
What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know.
What are you doing in my respiratory system?
The fuck do you think you're doing?
Going to remove
Doing
your legs and
your
your eyes.
I'm doing your mum. That's what I'm doing. Oh, got him.
Ah, you son of a bitch. Highly inappropriate
What?
behavior.
Masha, what are you doing?
I don't know.
You could
She's
talk
just...
to Monty. See what he's up to.
Yeah.
He seems to be important.
I should probably go do that.
You should go kill Monty.
No, I'm not going to kill Monty. Fuck you. Yeah, I think Masha probably feels that like if we're going to be like confronting Richard and all these vampire hunters and stuff, she has a feeling that, you know, she might not come back from this one. So it's probably a good idea to go talk to Monty. So yeah, I guess I'll go do that.
Anyway, so everyone knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys all head off in your own sort of separate directions. You all sort of like you're like on shaky ground with each other. Angus is the only one on solid ground at the moment. Barb sort of quietly exits out and sort of like waits to hear from you guys next. And Yuki, you sort of take a nice sort of walk home, with sort of a clear purpose in mind. Masha, do you remember that Nat 1? You feel
Oh fuck. Oh no.
the stresses of today and all the conflict sort of weighing on you, and you feel something hanging over you, and you don't seem to notice when you start going into God mode.
What?
Angus. Angus.
Me.
You go round to the full. Are you just going straight to the Fullerine's house?
Yeah, it's directly there.
You go straight to it, and it's just like a big old, just like farm, little mini farm manor.
Oh.
There seems to be just growing metal pipes all around it.
Huh.
Do you knock on the door?
Yeah, knock on the door.
You see Fullerine answers, sort of his hair combed, wearing kind of a nice suit.
Ah, Angus, good to see you.
Yeah, no, this is a really nice farm you have here.
Thank you. Worked hard on it. Now I hope you don't mind, but with everything going on at the moment, and you being the head of the church, I did have some ulterior motives I wanted to discuss for you, and some people I think you'll be very excited to meet.
Oh, I kind of figured that would happen. I don't mind at all.
And he opens the door, and you are presented with 5 individuals, all clad in like leather, with leather jackets and wooden stakes and jars of holy water.
I present your solution.